Wild Eyed Northern Boy, Wild Card Custom, unedited. Day is Thursday, 1/18. Let's get some temp in here. Temp is 55. I've been looking at those digital thermometers, but man, they take a lot of watch batteries, and man, I don't want to buy all them watch batteries. 30 degrees outside. It seems a lot colder. Am I in a good mood? There you go. You ready? Let's do this. I'm with the normal programming. I do have a car here, but it's worse than a buddy deal. And that's a joke, okay? Gotta do an oil change on my wife's car. 3800 motor. In my opinion, it's one of the best motors they ever made. My opinion. I've had good experience. They're a very reliable motor. This is my mama's winter car. And they say you could change the oil every 5,000 miles. But I changed it every 3,000. That's just my opinion. I want this thing to last forever. That's why I put Lucas in it. I believe in it. See, now I drive a sexy Saturn in the wintertime because, you know, I can take care of my own. But my wife, I don't want my wife's 3-lock box to get cold. Because when you appreciate something, you take care of it or her. It's just do the right thing because it's the right thing to do, like Milo says. It's gonna be a slow day today. I don't really look forward to crawling underneath that car, but that is my job, to take care of the queen. I think, well, I'm not gonna say I think, in my opinion. This is for a Corvette with an automatic transmission. And mine is a stick. It's not gonna hurt none. I think it's thicker than mine. That's a good thing. I'll make brackets. The bottom bracket is an oddball, which that is, I know that's like a Corvette, but it seems to me, well, I know this neck should be straight. It looks as if somewhere down the line somebody did something to it. Let me get some light on it. I think there might be an issue, but I haven't checked it. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't have no air hooked up in my compressor because it's still drying. I did go through and clean all the straighten all the fins up because I appreciate this. I need to hook up my compressor today. And I think the gentleman's name is Derek something. I'm sorry that I didn't memorize your name. But yes, this is going to be hooked to my other compressor. It has one more day. One more day. It's been quite a few days. I wish I could put a bigger light bulb in there to keep the heat going on, because I do leave it on all day long. But it's getting to the point where I need to, later on today, use my power tools. VW Darren once educated me on that once you use wax and grease remover, that you should use a glass cleaner. Now, I believe it was Dave's Custom told me to buy glass cleaner with no ammonia in it. I couldn't find anywhere the ingredients on this can, and that's kind of odd because I assume that most products that I'm aware of, that they tell you what is the content. Does anybody know anything about this? Is it gonna hurt? If it's not the answer, I won't use it. I just want to get the cleanest possible job I can before I lay primer, sealer, etching primer, epoxy primer, whatever it may be. I always use Quaker State. That's what I was raised with. That's what my dad always did. My dad's a Ford man. I don't know about his newer trucks, but on his older trucks, since I was a kid, he would always buy them new because he always said, you gotta have a good, dependable vehicle to make it to work, to get paid. But my point being is, the manufacturer would only warranty it if you use Quaker State. Anyway, I always use 10W30, regardless of what car it is. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't want to buy different weights of oil for different times of the season. Maybe I should. Maybe somebody can educate me and explain to me why I should. I always use Fram because I got to the point where I couldn't get an oil filter on, and I like that little grippy right at the bottom of that black. And I couldn't get it off, I had to jam a screwdriver in it, and it makes a mess. Anyway, I was late for work, and I got put in steps for it. But anyway, that doesn't matter. I guess I'm just rambling. I think what I'm gonna do on this is, instead of coating the whole thing all the time, I'm just gonna coat those little low spots. And it takes a long time to dry. Actually, it takes like 2 or 3 days, because I'm not gonna let it dry in ghetto garage while I'm working on it, because I don't want the fumes. So what I do is I let it dry out here for 1 day, and then I put it into the house. Yeah. Am I in a good mood? Yeah. Commercial break. Let me get my timer. I'm gonna say a few things. And it's gonna be, let me shut the heater off. I'm gonna say a few things. Take for what it's worth. I'm not a farmer, but if you have a field and thorn bushes come into your crop, if you don't cut them out and burn them, they'll take over your field. Before you know it, the field doesn't produce good harvest. Okay? If you want to make comments about me, it's okay. I can handle it. But I will not, and I can't, allow to make comments on these subjects. You do not post on my channel certain things. You don't never talk about the good book in a bad way. You don't never talk about my wife in a bad way. You don't never talk about my parents, my kids, or my friends in a bad way. Because that's the quickest way to get blocked. 129 crack rock, you're blocked. I'm going to bring this subject up one more time. Just to make sure there ain't no thorns in the field. The gentleman I was talking about last night claims that somebody hacked into his channel. Okay, but check this theory out. If I hacked into somebody's channel and I went around and put up some Nastagrams, why would I only put one Nastagram up? And why is it that when I put that Nastagram up, I turn around and deleted it? Because I'm the one that stole, quote unquote, the man's channel. Why would I care? Why would I delete it? So you know what I say? Hogwash. And his track record, ask HPR. You know, I let the guy slide once when he ran his fucking mouth to me and let it go. HPR did the same thing. He said some shit to HPR let it go, because we're good people. But then he comes around and does it again. He reminds you of Chicken Little. The sky is falling, the sky is falling. 1011 guy, Honda guy, whatever guy. You remind me of the little childhood story about the wolf is coming, the wolf is coming, and the people in the town run, and there ain't no wolf. He does it a couple motherfucking times. After a while, they get tired. They don't believe him, because he lied. And then when the wolf really did come, and he cried at people, didn't listen to him. Maybe this time, somebody did hack your channel. I don't believe that shit. But if it did, you cried wolf one too many times. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let that slide. I would really appreciate if somebody could help me on this, because I really don't want to use it and fuck up. And to all the good people out there that leave good comments, Thank you for watching. You know, sometimes only the squeaky wheel gets the grease and we forget about the other 3 good wheels, and I shouldn't. And I apologize because I don't acknowledge the good people that leave good comments. I appreciate them, but it's kind of like this. I'm not gonna suck somebody's dick, a fan, a subscriber, or something, just so they'll watch, just so I get hits. I like people watching me, that's fine. But I'm not fucking gonna stroke their meatloaf just to get them to stay, because this ain't what this is about. Okay? Let's break this down. Peace of mind. Ha ha! Peace of oneself. Peace on earth. Rest in peace. Bigger piece of the pie. Piece of the puzzle. Piece of the action. Piece of pussy. Rest in peace. And when the big dogs get all done eating, even puppies get a piece of something, motherfucker. Like I said, time shows everything. It'll show you who's who and what's what. I think it's time for people to take the invisible ski mask off and show them who they are. If people don't like and don't agree with what I have to say, this is what I would suggest them to do. Make a video. Push record. Grab your nut bag, pull it up to your waist, air the video, show your face, and if you're not willing to do that, shut the fuck up. Like my man at HBR says, shoe off. Peace, people. Happy Train says ding, 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 ding. All aboard. Woo, woo. I go work on this mama's car. Love. That's priority. You know why? Mama take care of daddy. Some of you guys might think that Tommy Shoe doesn't treat his wife well. It could be. It's in your eyes. Tommy Shoe's a little off sometimes. But you know what? You can ask my wife. I got a good heart. My wife knows my heart is true to her. Always will. You know what I'm saying? So if you don't know the whole situation, maybe you should see yourself out of it. You know what I'm saying? Piece of something, motherfucker.